momentarily. Listen for dial tone. Deposit the amount specified on the instruction card and dial your call again.
Anybody got a quarter?
All right, guys.
Yo, I didn't even mean to press it and it's recording.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's Dial Tone Podcast. Welcome to episode 18. My name's Taco, and that over there
is it.
And all right, guys, just to fill you in.
That's a very high energy intro, and I like it.
Rawr.
Yeah. What were you going to fill them in on?
So we are about to attempt a double.
Oh, we're just going to announce it like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
just fucking little insight. Maybe we're lying.
I don't think
I'm lying.
No. I think the goal is to record 2 episodes because I was out last weekend and I'll be out tomorrow. No. We just trying to get ahead, essentially.
Yeah, we just trying to get back.
Yeah. So last weekend I went to a tattoo convention.
Yeah.
For work.
How was that?
Yo, it was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. I remember I was trying to fill you in, but then I forgot. There was something where I was like, oh, I'm not going to tell you about this until we record. And now I forgot what it was.
Did you get your balls tatted?
No. I wanted to get a tattoo.
Would you get like little pinto bean coloring?
No. So I'm trying to, what was it? Oh, I think there was about to be a fight at this convention. So at this convention, I'm not going to say the name of the convention. But it was here. Actually, we're going to bleep that out. I went to a tattoo convention.
In the United States.
Somewhere in the country, yeah. I went to a convention. So I've been going to this specific convention for a few years, right? Being in the industry for so long, I've gone to this convention multiple times. So I've met a lot of different people at this convention, and I knew a decent bit of people there. And so first thing I want to talk about, we'll get to the fight. I got so many good photos at this convention. It was kind of crazy. I don't know if you saw it on Instagram or not.
So I tried to find them
on my profile.
I think I clicked it.
You know what I love? That you have trouble with Instagram sometimes.
I have trouble with all of it sometimes.
Just like as a user of the social media,
yeah,
you sometimes have issues using it.
Yes,
and you're the one running our Instagram.
You're welcome.
So if you ever see any mistakes on there, just know Taco is doing his best.
Right.
I haven't seen any mistakes, but I find it so funny where I'm like, did you see those pictures? And you're like, how do I get to them? On my profile.
Right.
You just search for my name and it's there.
You know what's wild is it come up as a notification. Like it was like you and like one of my other profiles and somebody else posted or shared 21 or 27 photos, right?
Right.
And I just assumed they were from, when you went to the convention. So I clicked the notification and then it popped open Instagram, right? And I saw the first one, and when I went to hit the button, I meant to swipe, but I hit the button, and it took me out of the series of photos, and I couldn't figure out how to get back to it. And the notification.
I love everything about this. If you want to see the photos, they're on my personal Instagram, younglord.ant. Okay?
Okay. Show me after.
I'll have to, yeah.
Thank you.
So I took a lot of cool photos. Actually, don't go to my Instagram because then you'll know what convention I'm talking about.
Well, it's already linked in the profile.
Yeah, what's done is done. Just go if you want to check it out. Go check it out.
Yeah.
So
there's gonna be crossover.
There's gonna be So went to went to that convention. A lot of cool people. Met a lot of cool people. Knew a lot of cool people. And like I said, I've been going to that convention for many years at this point. So like when you do conventions, I think it's like this in any industry, but in the tattoo industry, when you do the same ones over and over again, you just end up being friends with people because you've seen them over and over again. And for the most part, I've been I've always been doing photography at these conventions, whether the convention is paying me for it or I'm just doing it for me. So this convention, I've always done photography at for me, and I've had some opportunities with this specific convention before, and awesome. So, there's a lot of people there are some people there, bro, that I met in Washington at a convention in Washington State. I met at a convention in California, met at a convention in Texas, and met at this convention.
I was just about to ask you because you've went to multiple because of
the type of work I do. Yeah.
The type of work, right? And then I was thinking, like, is it the same people at the one that you just went to? Is them people mostly just going to that one, or is there a large group that also would go to like Washington State, Texas? Well,
it's very different for tattoo artists in shops, right? Like some shops, like for example, this convention, some shops, this was like their first convention, and they probably might only do that one or two, and then you have some tattoo artists that are like traveling, like they'll run a convention, like they'll do a convention circuit. So like, they'll be one weekend in Asheville, one weekend in Baltimore, one weekend in Philly, New Orleans, and like they'll just travel all over the place. And there was a guy I met there who's done 2 conventions a month for I think a year.
Oh.
And I was like, yo, I'll throw up. Doing a convention, and I'm not even a tattoo artist. So like doing a convention as an artist is packing up all your shit. You got to get a hotel. You got to potentially get a rental car. You have to get a booth. But most of the time, like what they'll do is like they have like booth mates. So it'll be like one tattoo artist, and they're like, hey, you want to do this convention, whatever together. That way they can go half and half on cost of like a room and all of that. Right. So some of these conventions I've done, I've met traveling artists they've flown all over the country, all these different conventions. And it's a very, like as a tattoo artist, I think it's such a good way to network, right? Because any convention, for the most part, you're trying to network and meet new people.
Right.
So as a tattoo artist, I think it is very valuable to go to these conventions because you have home base, home shop, or hometown, wherever you're at. And then when you go to all these different conventions, you get really cool with a bunch of different tattoo shops, owners, and all that. And now that gives you potential to guest spot all over the country. And on top of that, because you're tattooing at that convention, most of the time the people who go to that convention, like regular people, like now you're making clientele there.
Right.
So if you do a bunch of them, you can generally tattoo anywhere in the country and know a lot of people.
Right.
So why are you smiling right now?
Because I'm a happy boy.
Oh, I thought you had a joke in your head.
No, I was actually, so my experience with conventions is a different style of convention.
Are you talking about an intervention?
No, not an intervention or detention.
What type of convention are you talking about?
If you had to look at me knowing what you know of me, where would you think that I had times that I went to conventions?
Oh, like a clown convention.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
All right, that's all I have. Or no, that's all I can. Oh, maybe like a Circle K convention.
Yeah, I was traveling the circuit.
Yeah.
Circle K.
No, what convention?
So when I used to go to the NA meetings.
Yeah,
and they have conventions.
Wait.
So you know how like
wait.
Yeah.
So the NA meeting. So let's say you had an NA meeting in somewhere in Jacksonville. As a group, you guys would go meet other groups in like bigger spaces.
In principle. So what would happen is, you know how like, so I don't know about this particular convention you went to, if it was like sponsored or put together by like a shop or individual.
Yeah.
Or
It's
a,
this one
magazine.
This one specifically was from a shop.
Okay.
Like they owned it.
So picture almost like if there was like so you have like, picture the shop you used to work at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now picture all the shops within Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say that once a month, you would have like you and 2 or 3 other people from your shop would all go meet at like a community center and have a big meeting.
Like a huge NA meeting.
Well, it would be more like business related. So it wouldn't be like really like, you're like talking about like what's going on today and their struggles this week or whatever. But it would just be like, hey, this is what my group has been facing. And I'm looking for feedback. And here's the money that we've been pulling in. We're kind of struggling. Y'all got any ideas?
So like I'm talking about like pulling money for the NA meeting itself.
Right, because just like how your shop
I get it.
Individual shop.
Yeah.
NA meetings have individual meetings.
Mm-hmm.
So like there was one over at the detox place behind the hospital for years. And that was like one group and they met, I want to say it was like 6 days a week at like 8 p.m. But that was just one group.
And you guys would raise your own money to continue the...
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I thought you would have had like some government funding for that or something. No, they like fuck them.
And we drug addicts. You know?
Yeah.
We had to find money for dope. We got to find money for recovery, bro.
That's so... Okay, I get it.
It's kind of similar in the idea of like what you're talking about. So like we would get together. So it wouldn't be like, you know, like you have what's called like a home group, like a group that you pick almost like this is your tattoo shop.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you make sure you go there. You try to hit every meeting they have.
Right.
Like some groups only meet once a week. Some meet multiple times a week. But you get certain positions as well. You know, like a secretary, a treasurer, you know.
Almost like a biker gang, huh?
Sort of.
In a way.
Like any type of organization, really.
Yeah, right. You know? It's all gangs, right?
Right.
CEO, whatever.
Like the academy we in.
Yeah.
We got positions.
I got you. Well, so it's wild because at these conventions too, like, you know, shop owners are talking to other shop owners, and then, you know, there's always supply companies and clothing companies and piercers and jewelry companies. Like, it's what a convention is, right?
Yeah.
So
we didn't have that aspect of it.
Yeah, and so like for me, I've always either went with the shop and I've been flown out to conventions to cover them and photograph them and all that. And so like, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm known in the industry. I just happen to know a lot of people, right?
Right. Okay.
So,
I get that.
But all right. So the first thing I do want to talk about when it comes down to the photography aspect, I've been feeling so rusty, right? Like I feel like I haven't shot in a long time, other than me and you. And I
could tell you were saying that my shots were good.
Yeah.
Time. That's how rusty
those are actually pretty good though.
You know.
So
thank you.
I did hold your hand. And right here, press the button here.
You'll just press the damn button.
I should have brought the tripod on it.
Look, you should have set up the recorder like you did last time so they could see me.
Yeah. Yep. So I've been feeling like heavily rusty when it comes down to my work. Day one of the convention, I'm like, I got my camera out. First photo, I was like, this is horrible. And I was like, fuck. And then the next photo, like, you know, maybe it was like 30, 40 in. And I started feeling a little bit better about it. And then, day two, fucking, I just was on fire, dude. I had my big digital camera, my Canon R6, and then I had my film camera, the 3D film camera, and I had my Polaroid camera.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I had all three. So, you know, some photos I took on the Polaroid, and you know what I do with those is I scan them and then I'll send them to whoever I took the photo of, and I still have to get my film developed. So I took some on film, and then, you know, but I mainly wanted to do shit on my bigger camera because, like I said, I feel rusty. And yeah, so I ended up taking about 1,200 photos over the weekend.
I was about to ask you how many you hit.
That was just on the digital camera. Oh. So then from there, I narrowed it down to a selection of like 100 and some change. I think 120.
Okay.
And then out of those 120, I think I have like 5 that were like portfolio worthy. That I was just like, yo, banging.
Yeah.
And I even bought. So this is the first time I ever done this at a convention, and luckily, like I had friends there. So when you're at a convention, specifically a tattoo convention, like you want to be mindful of the booth and not to go inside the booth. And typically with me, because I have a camera and like I know a bunch of people, but this is how I always am. I always ask, hey, can I come in your booth to take a photo? And then when you're at a tattoo convention and in someone's booth, you got to be careful what you're touching. You can't just go ahead and touch their fucking ink or anything. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, especially if they're tattooing, you don't want to get in their way.
Yeah.
It's already a crammed space. Like a booth is about the size of our room. Mm-hmm. And actually, yeah, a booth is literally this size.
Because it's probably, just got the canopy set up or do they just got, okay.
It's just like 2 railings on the side.
Yeah.
And then a curtain on the back and that's it.
Yeah. It's probably like a 10 by 10, 10 by 20. And we like a 10 by 10 here.
Yeah. So it's already crammed. So I'm always mindful of that. So in the past, what I've done is, I got comfortable just shooting with the regular camera. And luckily, tattoo artists now use a bunch of like ring lights when they're tattooing. Mm-hmm. So it always gives a very good lighting. But what would happen is the ring light would shine half their face and the other half of their face would be in fucking darkness and shadow. So from there, I started putting the flash on top of my camera and filling in that light. But now that I have the flash stand and that trigger, so I can put the flash like anywhere I want.
Oh yeah.
I tried that out at this convention.
Yeah.
And I got some shots.
I
got some shots, especially of a really good homie. She, like her shop had a huge booth, like four of our rooms. It was huge.
Yeah.
So like there was enough room for me to set the flash in there, and I hate just being in people's way. I hate that. So, I'm just like putting it here, whatever. And I got some awesome shots of them. So like that was really cool. And I did that the second day. So, I
want to shout out their shop?
So shout out Wet Bucket out in Sneeds Ferry. Shout out to Janaea and Veronica. And honestly, what?
You said their names.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
Hell yeah, Taco. Fuck up my flow some more. Hell yeah. Fucking ruin it.
Only 2 hours left in this.
Oh my God. So shout out to the homies over there, Wet Bucket, all of them. Really cool people, good people. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
And I had caught my stride in that. So that was really dope. So that was like number 1 that I was really happy about the convention. Number 2, there's been this duffel bag that I saw when I was in Washington for a convention, Washington State. This booth was selling a duffel bag, a camo duffel bag that I wanted.
Oh.
And when I was in Washington State, I was like, I'm not going to get it. And ever since that convention, I regretted not picking it up. Bought that at this convention. Stoked.
Is it here with us?
No, it's at my house. I didn't bring it. It's a simple duffel bag, but I just loved it.
I was just hoping I could fit in it and you could just carry me.
Oh, and then I bought my girl. So at this convention, there's always an oddities person there, and the person who she does she'll do nature walks and stuff and find really beautiful bugs, and like preserve them in like a jar and she'll make a scene out of it. So like for example, one of the things she had, it was in a jar. It was a teacup, a clock, like Alice in Wonderland theme, and had real bunny ears in the teacup.
Oh, is that what an
oddities? Yeah, like have you ever heard of an oddities expo? So yeah, they have like a bunch of stuff like that.
Oddity, like ODD.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking AUD.
Bro.
That's why
there's no way you know the English language. Can't pronounce words, and even after you said it correctly, it's misspelled in your head.
That's why I was like, oddity. I was like, that's so weird. Why do they call it that? And then it hit me like, because like I was thinking odd, like odd, bizarre, but like for some
that's correct.
I know, but for some reason I was still picturing the AUD, which was throwing me off of why they would like
an audit. An audit festival where a bunch of accountants come in to audit things.
Well, you know how I feel about accountants.
I know.
But no, I mean, I wasn't thinking like that, but it was just, you know how like a musician is called a rapper? It's like, why did they name
a
it?
rapper is a type of musician.
Well, right.
And you're saying, why do they call him a rapper?
No, well, that's
or why do they call him a musician?
I was about to say, why do they call it an oddity? An oddity.
An otter.
Because
otter.
But that's why I was picturing like.
Just hold on, say that word.
Now I'm picturing like an otter, like a little baby otter. He's cute.
What? An otter?
An otter. Otter, like a.
You know what's crazy, bro? Otter, where do you get this accent from? Because it's not North Carolina, and I've never heard an accent like that. Where is that from?
What do you mean?
An otter.
Otter.
An otter.
I don't know. It's just how it come out.
Say otter. Hard R.
Oh, I get the hard R.
Yeah, your people are good at that. Let's do
right.
it. Otter.
Oh, I'm about to say that. Otter.
That's not real what you're doing.
Otter.
No, otter.
Am I saying the animal or the person like the
No,
accountant?
the animal.
An otter.
Otter.
An outer.
No, otter.
Oh, but is it O-U-T-T?
No, it's O-T-T-E-R. Otter.
Otter.
No, stop doing that with the R.
Otter.
There you go.
Otter.
Otter.
Otter. Little baby otter.
So the oddities.
Yes, go back to that. Sorry. We got a little school session.
The oddity. So I ended up picking up my lady. It was dope. It had a ram horn in it, and she's an Aries, so cool. Had a fucking mushroom in it. I forgot what the mushroom's called, and then a really cool, like, I think it's called the African beetle or something in it. Yo, fire.
And the beetle, is it still alive?
No. So it's like dead, but it's dead, but I think either there's a chemical on it, or I think with insects like that, they can just like, it just stays like that. Like,
okay.
I think
the shell of it?
Yeah, like the shell. Yeah.
What's taxidermy?
Yes.
You think she taxidermied the beetle?
I don't know, because like my girl has some bugs. Like I made her like some boxes to put them in. I 3D printed them, and like she has this really cool moth, and it's been like a year since she's found the moth, and it still looks like that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if insects need taxidermy per se, like to be what.
I was just picturing taxidermy. Like, what makes you a taxidermist?
Yo, you can say that, but you can't say otter.
Otter.
Taxidermist.
Taxidermist.
Yo, all right, go. Well, go ahead, go.
I don't even know if you would know this though. That was why I was kind of like trying to think in my head.
Oh, what's a taxidermist?
Like what? Like, is there different forms of taxidermist? Like, if
probably
if you like inject, an animal with like a certain type of fluid, does that make you a taxidermist? But
no,
like
I think taxidermy is just someone who knows how to preserve mammals or not mammals, but knows how to preserve things. Because I think you can like taxidermy plants and stuff, but I'm not 100%.
Okay, so that I like that definition, preserving.
Yeah.
Instead of like stuffing or injecting, because then I was picturing like
hold on. Injecting.
You
See, you just don't care about the last letter of words anymore.
What do you mean?
Injecting. There's a G at the end. Yeah, you're saying injecting?
Yeah.
Like just forget the G?
How you okay, give me the sound of G.
Injecting.
Ging.
Yeah, injecting.
G. Injecting.
You don't got to do that. Just injecting.
Injecting.
See, you're not saying the G. Injecting.
I think the important part is the IN. It's like rocking.
No, but the thing that like has been blowing my mind since we've done this podcast is the amount of words that you're like, I'm not gonna say it at all how it's supposed to. But then when you do say some words, it's either extremely correct or extremely wrong. That's what blows my mind. Injecting. Nope, you're not. Just say how I'm saying it.
I'm trying. Okay.
You can't say the G at the end.
Here, lift your head so I can see your lips.
Injecting.
Yeah,
see? Yes.
Gene. You want me to put the G at the end?
Because that's how it's spelled.
Injecting.
Continue.
Otter.
Can you say arbor? Arbor. That's
I was about to say arbor.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna say it. I know.
Arbor.
Yeah. There you go.
Arbor.
There you go. Get it.
Arbor.
Yeah.
Marble.
Can you say Mario? Mario. Hello.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
This episode has been brought to you by Distill Union. We actually did secure a sponsorship.
Yeah.
Shout out Taco. Distilled Union, they make smart minimalistic gear that actually makes your everyday carry easier. And I purchased one of their key loops. It's all my keys right now. No more jingle jangle of the keys. We got it all secured. Easy to share my key with people. Check them out. When you're ready to upgrade your wallet or phone setup, go to Distill Union and use promo code
Dial tone. That's DIALTONE.
Dial tone at checkout and you'll get 20% off your entire order. Check them out. Links will be in the description.
Save that money. Pussy. It's me.
I think you she's outside. I'm joking. She's really outside. I know. Oh, okay.
Should
All
I
right, folks.
just took her money?
All right, folks. Sorry about that. I forgot to lock the downstairs when I came in. So we had somebody looking for if something was open. So
A Bell's bondsman.
oh, yeah, there you go. You can say that.
Yeah, you know what?
Bale's bondsman.
Have you ever was this your first time not locking the door and having some strange person come in?
No, I never lock the door when I come in.
I had, probably like a month and a half ago. I was in here and I had been downstairs once or twice because I went downstairs, smoked like a Dijon Black, right?
Dijon Black.
Yeah, I was trying to think what the hell it's called. But I had been downstairs. I've been here like all day. Like it was one of the weekend days, right? And I go to get up and walk out here to go pee. And there was this fucking dude just standing in the fucking lobby right there. And he was like, yo, you got like $1 or something? And I was like, nah, bro, I got to pee. So I go in and pee. You know, I don't shut the door because, you know. So I go and pee. And I'm trying to like hear where this dude's at. I go wash my hands. He's still in the hallway, like here in the lobby when I come out. He was like, hey, is anybody else in these rooms in here? And I was like, nah, it's just me. I said, come on, let's go downstairs. So then I'm walking him downstairs and then he's trying to like slow down so I get in front of him. And I'm like, what's this motherfucker trying to get behind me for? And I finally get him out there. He's like, you sure? I was like, you can knock on the doors. I said, but you need to get out. Like, we got to come outside now.
Why didn't you tell me about that?
I completely
You should have told me
right
because every time I come into this building on a weekend anyway,
yeah,
I never lock the door. And also, you know the rule of this building that if somebody's still in here, like lock the door behind you after like 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah.
Every time I leave this office, I leave here around like 7-ish, give or take. It's always open down there.
Oh, have you been having issues where they hit the alarm?
No.
Okay.
No.
I only had it one time here.
And you know what else I do too? Moving, like, no matter what time I leave here, I always shut everything off and lock it. And if there's someone in here.
Well, right. I mean, because more than likely, you're going to be the last one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Yeah, so I will start doing that on the weekend. And when I come in behind you, I'll lock that door.
Okay.
So, all right. So we were talking about arbiters, I think.
Arbiters. What are they?
I don't know.
An arbor. Hey, let's just say this, right? Who is the owner of a private school? Who cannot speak the English language?
Well, to be fair, they didn't test to make you an owner.
They did not. They should put that on the
They
test.
didn't do a dictation test. Dictation.
Is that?
That's how you were gonna say it.
Hey, is that what it's called when you come into the country?
No, dictation is how you pronounce your words.
Dictation.
Dictation. What the fuck was that? Sometimes I feel like that's when I know you're Southern in those times. Dictation.
Dictation.
Like what
the hell is that? Is that really what that's called?
Yes. Well, technically you have pronunciation. Actually, no, it's actually pronunciation. Sorry. Dictation is I think it's to
dictate?
Yeah, probably. At this point, I'm confused now.
I want to dictate something.
So back to my convention.
Yeah. We got off track.
Yeah.
You did. I didn't. I was here with you.
No, it started with oddities. Yeah. And we went downhill quick.
I'm curious about the oddities.
Okay, I got you. So picked that up, bought that.
Yes.
Bought some cool shirts. Got a bunch of free samples from a lot of the homies, like Aftercare, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so then there was going to be a fight there.
Like a planned fight?
No.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, you were like there was going to be a fight there, like
there this
two artists.
To be fair, I've seen like crazy. I've seen a lot of crazy things at conventions. I've seen a chick get her butthole tattooed.
Oh.
I've seen a lot of crazy suspensions, like insane. I saw a guy get suspended from his kneecaps.
Yeah,
and it was crazy. I've seen in just an egregious amount of wild piercings. I've seen a lot of crazy. I've never seen a fight at a convention though, in all the ones that I've done.
Oh,
and so I think the best way I can't name shops.
Right.
So, but there is this one shop that has a lot, like an ungodly amount of locations around the world. Now, this specific shop is, I think, started out of this country in maybe Europe, Middle East area.
And now it's over here.
So there's a lot of controversy with how they do things. And, okay, so one of the things they do is, from my understanding, they have owners and whatever here in America. So what they do is, I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of talented artists in these studios, right? Like, I don't know if they're brought up in that shop. I don't know if they've apprenticed. I don't know, but they end up being very almost flawless tattooers, I think.
Oh, okay.
I've also seen disgusting hygiene habits from them.
Oh,
like just gross. Like shit. I remember seeing it at a different convention. I was like, I'm gonna throw up because that is disgusting.
It'd be like if you gave me a gun.
It's called a machine. I am gonna stand on that one. I hate when people call it a tattoo gun. It's a machine.
I mean, okay. I feel like nowadays what they are is they different.
They've always been a machine.
Don't now they look like a dang a pen or something, right?
Yeah, the rotary ones.
Yeah, they looking more like.
Actually, my girl's trying to get a coil machine.
I don't know what that is.
Those are the ones that go, the ones that you're used to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
see, that'd be a gun to me.
Machine.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's cool.
so they have whatever. So
Yeah.
I've seen that, and okay, so their artists are from different countries.
Mm-hmm.
So what they do is essentially, I think, either sponsor their visa or something with the immigration stuff, so they can get those artists into America.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these artists want to be in America because the money's good here compared to where they come from. So what that shop essentially does is like, hey, so you can't go anywhere else. And also, we're only going to pay you 25% commission on your tattoos.
Oh.
Like, that is ungodly.
But is that still better than what they would make back home, I'm assuming?
I'm going to go off and I would venture to guess yes, probably.
Or at least like, oh, it's so close that, hey, I get the added benefit of like trying a new like country.
I also, and again, I don't know this for sure, but I think like that shop will charge $5,000 a tattoo.
Oh,
like a lot of fucking money.
mm-hmm.
I think. So, you know, there's like arguments on both sides, right? Because you can say, well, one, I get it's only 25%, but they're making 25% of $5,000, which is $1,500, and that's kind of normally what you would make anyway as a tattoo artist. But now, but I don't know. I don't agree with it personally,
right?
Because also like they can't go anywhere else. So you have that layer, right? Then you have a layer 2 under that, where I've heard, okay, allegedly. Yeah. These are all allegations, by the way. I don't know. None's confirmed. Allegedly. Yeah, it's for a movie. Allegedly. So they also have like essentially sales reps, right? Like when you go into their shop, there's a manager there who will essentially sell the client on the tattoo. Now, let's say the client brings in a reference photo. I want this tattoo. And then the manager looks at that tattoo, and let's say it's done by a famous artist in the industry. You probably know Kat Von D or heard of her.
Oh, it's a guy. I mean, a girl. No, I had not.
I don't know what other tattoo artists you would know the name of.
Really? Any.
Okay, I guess the best way to compare it is like you have a concert and you come to me and say, hey, I need the rapper Eminem to be at my concert. And then I just got a white guy. Like I got somebody back here that don't even look like Eminem, but he's here. And I'm like, oh, you want Eminem? Yeah, I got Eminem right here. And here's how much he charges. Similar concept, except obviously, does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they kind of do that, from my understanding, that practice at their studios.
So if I was to, let's just say like your Biggie tattoo, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say that was done by someone. And
like famous.
Yeah. And I was just like, hey, I want to get the exact same tattoo that the Ant got on my leg also, because maybe me and you are gay partners, right? And we want to have like a couple's tattoo now.
Okay.
And I'm just going to take one you had. So if I was to go in there and be like, hey, I want this tattoo that only this artist does,
they would be like, oh, I have that artist who did that tattoo. I have him here.
Even though they don't. Okay. But me as the consumer may not know that information.
You definitely don't know that information.
Okay.
Because the thing is, most people, when they see a really cool tattoo, they don't, in my opinion, they don't necessarily are like, oh, this was done by blah, blah artist or whatever.
Right. Because it's not like a painting.
Yeah. Like,
exactly. Or whatever.
Yeah. So like, a client would come in, hey, I want this tattoo. I think this was done by Picasso. And then the guy would be like, oh, I got Picasso here, even though it's a random fucking guy.
So I guess the question I have, because I don't know the tattoo industry, say at the shop that you used to work at, if someone had come in with a photo or whatever of a tattoo, and it's like this one of the people's signature tattoos, in California.
Are you talking about what I would do?
Yeah.
So that used to happen all the time. And what I would say is, hey, look, we don't copy anybody's work here. We're going to use this as a reference, and the artist is going to make something, given the similar theme, but it's going to be in this artist's style.
Right.
If you're comfortable with that, we can move forward. If you're wanting this exact same thing, then we're not the shop for you. That's how I would handle all those.
Okay. So it would never be in practice for you to be like, oh, this is a world-class tattoo Jimmy
Oh, never.
in Sacramento. Let me call him up.
Oh,
Like if they came to you with a photo,
well,
and like they knew the artist.
yeah, well, yeah. So like, if a client for whatever reason, like
Like I live on the East Coast now. I'm not going back out the West
Right.
Coast in the next 10 years, but I want this tattoo.
right. So, but yeah, like, man, it's all about, I think, like, beliefs and values. Like, and for me as an artist, you know, like I wouldn't want to copy anybody else's work personally, right? And also, I wouldn't want to do bad business by a client either and lie to them.
Well, right, yeah. I mean, I agree with that. I just didn't know if this was like a tattoo standard, like industry standard is like, if you know this is someone's work, you don't do it, or do you need to try to like contact for permission?
Yeah.
Or like you said, like, hey, we can do, like, I'll have my artist draw up something for you. It'll be in the same vein, but
it's their style.
Right.
So yeah, I've also seen this before too. So like, and I've done this before. So a client would come in and is like, hey, look, I want this exact tattoo. I actually contacted that artist and I have their number if you want to call them, but here are the messages where I kind of paid for the design and they're okay. And then even with all that permission, it's still up to the artist if they want to do that.
Right.
Like one of my artists, if they want to do that.
Right.
So, you know, for me, so that's layer 2, by the way.
Yeah, you go. Yeah,
so you have that first layer of the immigration thing. It's essentially enslavement. That's really what it is.
Right. I was thinking that.
Then you have this business practice, and again, I heard that firsthand from somewhere, but allegedly, and
truthfully.
And then the third thing, so you have those 2 layers, and then the third layer is a lot of the artists or whoever's designing these tattoos, they're essentially just AI generating these tattoos and pumping and dumping them. So like, so again, and we've had that conversation about like AI generated images. So now, especially in tattooing with the type of craft that is, and like the amount of like, it's fairly old school in a way, but you know, as apprenticeships, and you have to learn how to draw, learn how to do everything, learn how to, from like bottom up, you got to learn, right? And now you have AI generated images like getting tattooed, which is already taboo in the industry. And
oh, is it?
Oh, dude, like I saw one reel on Instagram where I saw people, they had AI banners, they had AI prints that they were selling, which in my head is just crazy. You didn't even make the image and you're selling it to people.
Right.
So you have, so like now you have the layer sandwich there. Okay. So, and then at this convention, I got a lot of homies, whatever. And some of them were brought up extremely old school, like hardcore traditional tattoo apprenticeship. They tattoo traditional tattoos, and they're awesome. They're great. Shout out to all those homies. So what happened was, it was fucking wild. They so this specific shop, not the AI shop, this other shop,
the old school people shop.
Yeah, we'll call it old school people shop.
Yeah.
They had a sign up that said fuck the AI shop.
Oh yeah.
But they had the actual shop's name on it.
Yeah.
And they had people signing it.
Yeah.
So the AI shop, I think it was like Saturday night or something. They saw that, they wrote on that sign, and then they also like threw a bunch of stickers out on their table. So
AI generated stickers.
Probably. So then the next day, the old school shop, shout out to the homie, he went over there and started saying some shit. And I'm on the other side of the convention, and I'm hearing like yelling and cheering, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I saw videos after. Yo, so the homie from the old school shop, like 20, 30 security guards were there, and he wasn't, like, I could tell he was like with it to fight. He had a shirt off and everything. He was ready to fight an entire shop himself. And he was just like, you know, fucking let him know what's up. And then he had to get taken outside. And then I think for the rest of that Sunday, he essentially was escorted around the entire convention. And it was crazy, dude. But like I wish I was there when all of that was going down to have captured the full, like almost like protest photos, right? But I was on the other side of the convention.
Right.
So
Should have got your drone out.
Yeah. I should have had the drone following the homie. So that happened, and then like that whole day, like we were like most of my conversations were about the AI in the industry, and that those shops, like I don't think they're the only shop that does that type of shit, like the Visa shit and all that. But man, like it's really, I think it's a shitty thing, because like you are essentially underpaying your artists, lying to the clients or consumers. So they're like, you're doing bad business, and you're also like pumping and dumping AI slop within the industry. And it's just wild to me, because these artists, like I'll show you their tattoos after. They're fucking, from what I'm seeing, solid. But it's just like the biggest argument to that is like, like where's the love? Where's the emotion? Where's all these things that make tattooing? It's just not there anymore. Like when you start doing shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, all in all, it was a fun weekend. It was wild. But dude, that show is crazy.
I'm gonna bring up something.
Yeah.
And I know you're against it.
Yes.
So, but I want to conversate about it.
Okay.
So picture you're trying to draw something. Like old school. Like you're gonna pick up a pencil and a pad of paper, and you're gonna sketch it out, and and just try to come up with the shape and the design. Okay. And you're creating this drawing. And we're gonna say it's of a face.
Okay.
Of a man with a tortilla skin and shredded lettuce hair.
Okay.
And meatball eyeballs.
Okay.
And cheesy covered lips. Okay. It's a taco man.
Okay.
Now you sit down in your room or whatever, right? And you trying to sketch it out, and you, no, erase it, ball it up, throw it away, try again. Until you come up with something that you like, or let me pause, let me come back to it another day or something, right? Now I get that, right? Because I've drawn before. Now go to the AI.
I already have my answer for this.
I know, but listen. So this morning, I was trying
The thing is, right? If you wanted it to be art, and real art, in my opinion, then that just means you should draw more and practice more until you can get it there.
Right. But what I'm looking at is I have a vision in my head.
Or pay an actual artist to do it.
Right. But art is what?
Is like, what, subjective?
Like, would you describe art as the ability to create?
Art is the ability to, I guess, create and refine a vision and emotion.
Okay.
I would say.
So I envision.
We didn't create it.
I had to click the button.
That's not creation. That's prompting.
Prompting, right.
Prompting is not the same as creation, in my opinion.
But in my mind, like, I'm looking at when I'm like, hey, I want this design, right? That's in my head. And I pick up a pencil, a piece of paper, or a paintbrush, and a canvas, or maybe I'm doing it digitally, like digital art.
But there was time. But the thing with that is what you just said. You're picking up all these materials, and it may take you 30, 40 years to do a taco man. But that is art, dude. That is what it is. When you go, like when you do the AI route, that's just slop from a computer.
Well, what I'm saying is, so them couple images I sent you, that was me prompting the computer some different ideas. And
but you wouldn't want to just give that same prompt to a actual physical human artist?
Well, I could, but what I'm saying is, I know I'm not good with computers, but them couple images I sent you was over the series of probably like 100 photos of where I had prompted it. and realize like, oh, it's doing this to the photo. I want it to be different. So almost as if I had to erase or throw the piece of paper away and then refine my prompt or whatever.
I feel like you're just you're trying to equate you prompting as you creating art, and it's not the same.
Because it come from my head.
But you didn't physically do anything.
I did. I physically sat there.
I don't agree. That's nothing. I can go on my computer and type a Word doc. Is it the same as writing?
In a way, yes.
I don't think so.
Then why do we send emails for business? Because it's quicker, right? Versus like letters or like going.
I don't know. I feel like your argument is like not valid because like it's just not the same, dude. Well, that's like saying, hey,
obviously it's not the same. We know that part.
Yeah.
But to me, I still think that can be art. You know how like you made the statement.
I disagree.
The old school tattoo shop, right?
Yeah.
Versus this AI generated style that these people are doing, right? Like, it's still tattooing. You know, it's still art. It's just this person may sit down and draw it, you know, or a customer come in with, you know, like, hey, this is what's done. And then you trace it out or however you do. I don't know how you do that part, you know. So I'm just curious, like, I guess, like, why would it not be considered a form of art? Just maybe not a form of art that you enjoy, right?
Because, dude, like, I was talking to somebody about this. I ran into one of the homies who does video work, and what I was telling him is like, a computer can't be a tastemaker. A computer can't have feeling. A computer can't really go off the times, you know? And the only thing a computer can do is go based off shit that it can be fed. Right. Which it's just, there's a human element in art that makes it art. Right. Like, you know, and a computer just spits shit out randomly at the end of the day.
Well, I'm saying, but the person that is, so for me, like the person that was prompting the computer to spit that shit out. Yeah. Wouldn't they still be an artist?
I don't think so.
Like, what would they be then?
Somebody using a computer. That's it.
But I'm saying, like, I know this AI thing is huge, but I'm just looking at it as like someone that uses a computer for another form of business, you know.
But it's not, business is not art. Business is business. It's not art.
So what about the people that create graphic designs on a computer versus the way it used to be? I mean, I know it may not be AI generated, but
yeah, but you're sitting down at a computer having to draw line by line, still having a lot of art principles in it. It's still art. You get what I'm saying? And like AI shit is just make me a picture of Taco Man. Here you go.
Right.
Like, and not based off anything. Like I just don't. There's no world where I can agree with that.
Okay, I'm just curious because like when I look at like Paint, the old Paint program on a computer,
you drew lines on it, right?
Sometimes,
but you drew on it, right?
They eventually came up with like, hey, if you just want a square or a triangle, or you want to like fill in that shape with a certain color,
right?
I didn't have to like line by line or stroke by stroke or actually create, you know, lines for a triangle. I could just click that little box that had it like the formula already built in and go, I want a triangle, click that little gray box, drag it over to where I want it. Yeah. Versus like me going on the page, you know, on the computer screen with my mouse and doing that. And it was something that was built in to it where I didn't create that triangle. I wanted the triangle and I could have just took the draw, you know, tool and drawn a triangle. Like you said, it could have took me 30 minutes to get the exact triangle, you know, because maybe I'm squiggly and.
But it's not the same though. It's just it literally is not the same.
Well, I'm not saying it's the same. I don't know.
No,
I'm just trying to get like your opinion.
It's so like Like graphic design, photography, even digital photography, you could say a computer's making an image because at the end of the day, it really is, right?
Right.
But I'm the one choosing and making that photo. You get what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, like AI is, man, it's just, to me, it's like pumping, it's just pump and dump. You know what I mean? It's the same as if I can equate it to something, it's like, they'd be like, do you want to go to a taco stand ran by like some homies from Mexico?
I would love to.
Or do you just want to go to Taco Bell where there's one everywhere?
Right. I guess, so what about PF Chang, right? That restaurant, right? Or that chef, right? I don't know if he's a chef or a restaurant or whatever, right? But he got real big. And then now you can go to the grocery store and get a frozen meal of his. And it's like, it's his, but it's not, he didn't make that. Oh, like he didn't make that. You know what I'm saying?
This is not real.
Right. But it's still, you're still, you know, like that's
it's
what's
not,
weird.
to me, it's not still.
Well, no, it's not the same. But that's what's weird to me is like, I guess when you look at something that was, it's like, why enjoy Lil Wayne on Spotify or his CD? Why not just go to his live show? And if you can't make it to his live show, then you're not really listening to music. You know what I'm saying? Like, where does that, I feel like it's a really weird argument.
Well, no, what you're saying is like the distribution of something, which is different than the creation of something.
Okay.
So like in creating music, for example, if you wanted a Siri or something to make music, it can. But again, it's not a human creating it. You know, and I get I think it's a stretch to be like, well, I'm the one prompting it to make it. You're not creating anything. Well, you're just giving the computer zeros and ones and being like, all right, figure it out.
But I'm the one that's having to like redefine each prompt based on what the output that they've given me based on my prior prompts to get to the design that I want.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you an artist or anything.
Well, I know,
and it's not art either. Like, I
just feel like, to me, I would still classify it as an art.
I can't. Not possible.
You can't. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to convince you to. I'm just trying to hear your perspective.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just, to me,
because I think we have different perspectives on it.
Yeah.
Which is completely fine. Obviously, I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, like for me, I don't know. Like, especially when you look at art as a whole, through the Renaissance and everything. Like you're talking about, like Michelangelo spending 10 years on a painting. You know?
Yeah.
And now you want to tell me that what a computer spits out is going to be the same thing and last the same as a painting done over 10 years from Michelangelo?
No. But I would still possibly say, hey, this is art.
No,
just like
it's not in the same category.
Well, no, but it's like if I went home right now, or let's just say that little doodle drawing I did of like Taco.
Anything I do on that board isn't art to me. Even all these doodles and shit is not art.
I know, but let's just say I had took time and drawn that, right? And I was like, oh, yeah. Like, I created that, right?
Yeah, I would consider that more art than anything coming out from AI.
Right. But I'm not on the same category. Mine isn't going to last a million years like, you know, some of his, like, you know.
Oh, no, you're too much in the weeds, bro. Get out of here.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Because that, like, you're so far in the fucking weeds. It's crazy.
Okay, so now with all that being said, I love you.
I love you too.
All right.
But also, preferably, don't AI me.
Okay.
Again.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to make you into an ant.
I'm going to be so upset, dude.
Well, I'll figure out a way without AI or where I don't knowingly go into AI. But I want to try to combine an ant and you.
Let's hire a guy on Fiverr to Photoshop it. You know what sucks about that? You can't even do that anymore because all these dudes are AI and this shit anyway.
Are they?
Yeah, 100%. Like even so even when I do Photoshop stuff, like they've integrated AI in it, and
I've seen that. Yeah.
And what I do is I kind of like hand paint. I have like, and if I Photoshop something on a photo, typically it's mainly for like if like a hair strand is in the way or whatever, and even then I have to hand paint it. I hand paint this shit in, and they do have like some sort of algorithms that you can use, like content aware fill and stuff. But I tend to like, like if I have to Photoshop something, and let's just say I have to take a tree out, I will go in, pick a color, hand paint it, blend it in the whole nine. And I've gotten pretty good at it to where like you would really have to know that I did that in order to tell.
So out of curiosity then, because, you know, like I've been working with the Canva thing, you know. So when I like pull up one of our photos from our photo shoot and I'm like, oh, I just want me and him and not the background, right? Because I'm about to do, like, say I'm about to do a YouTube thumbnail. So I just want our faces or our bodies, you know, or, you know, like our whole bodies in the photo. So when I click the thing, I think it's AI editing it on Canva.
Oh, when you take the subject out?
Yeah.
I usually use, what's it called? A lasso tool to do that on Photoshop when I have to like separate something from the background.
Yeah, because I've tried to do where like I'm like I
that's what I do.
My cursor,
yeah,
and I go around.
Yep.
But then sometimes, you know, like I'll get over top of like, you know, a finger or something. Well, sometimes I can just click it and it'll write that out.
On Photoshop, there's like the pen tool where, dude, it's just like wild. And also, like, I mean, even 5 years ago, they had some of those like content aware tools, but they were never good.
See, I feel like your pad thing would be really good with like coming in. And
yeah, that's why I have it.
Right.
Yeah, that's why.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I have to. Like, I have to use that
with a mouse.
Yeah, I have to use that to like get the little bits.
Yeah, because like, and it's cool because like when I use the mouse, it's a lot easier than using my little pad on my laptop.
Yeah.
Just like using this became easier than when I was doing it on my phone.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like it's crazy because I also think with AI, it's like, you know, wouldn't you want to just support a fellow human? Like you could pay somebody to do that, you know?
Well, I could. I was trying to come up with it. I was hoping to come up with it, right? And like get it. And then either the face of this AI generated person that they chose or whatever, right? Because I didn't go in to describe like this is the human that I want or anything, right? I was just like, man with tortilla like face.
That's crazy.
First it was like taco on the face, but then it was just like people eating tacos or tacos smashed on their face, and I had to like keep redoing, right? But I was hoping to get it good enough that I could be like, hey, I made Taco Man and send you the final product.
Taco Man. Was that just an idea you had? It's just like, I want to be a taco?
Yeah. Well, it actually started with an ant.
Oh, okay.
And so I created some like, so it was like super ant terrorizing a city. So it gave me like a really big ant and I could see like a lot more of their face and stuff. Cause what I wanted to do is take your face and kind of blend it into this ant, almost like it was a mask, like a Marvel comic mask.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like where it's just your face, but then the body of the ant. And then you could see like, I was going to try to get like New York City behind you or Brooklyn or something. So it'd be like, you're like, that was in my head.
It's wild because like, I think I have a pretty big to-do list for today. One of the things I want to do is actually design and do a post for my Instagram. I plan on doing, I'm just going to put out there, I'm going to do like 10 free photo shoots for anybody. Like whether you're like a tattoo artist, fucking hairstylist, real estate person, if you want like family photos, wedding whatever. Well, not a wedding. Let me rephrase. Not a wedding.
Like a small little hour something photo shoot. Not
yeah, like not a fucking wedding. So I wanted to do that. So I'm going to, want to design that out. And then I was on my website. I have my own website for my photography. I was like, damn, I haven't updated this in a while. So I got to go in, update, like drop in some more portfolio shit. And then I have to meal prep today because I'll be at an event tomorrow. And I have to go to Walmart still. And dude, it's just, and I have to make, some stickers for my lady for this event tomorrow. So very large list. I did play my PS5 this morning.
Okay.
I've been playing Fortnite.
Have you?
Yo,
all right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just kind of fun.
Is it?
I feel like a lot of people clown it and like they're like, oh, that's for kids and stuff. It's kind of fun.
Well, I think if it's something where like
I did win a game.
Did you?
Bro, I was busting ass this morning. I think I did 4 games straight where I got like second. And that 5th one I won, I turned it off. I was like, all right, I did it. That's it.
I retired.
Yeah. I think it was my like 3rd win in that game. Oh, actually, bro. So last night I downloaded a game. It was like $30. But I remember seeing this game on TikTok when the guy was like starting to develop it. So Mickey Mouse from back in the day when he was black and white. So he essentially made a game that felt like 40s, 30s noir, black and gray cartoon, and it's called Mouse PI, and you're a mouse and you're a detective. So it has like that whole like noir, like you know what I'm talking about, right? It has all of that, and it looks like a cartoon, and you get to shoot a gun, and the hand has like the glove on it, and it is fucking fire. Yeah, so I played like an hour and then I got really tired, so I went to bed. But yo, that game, fire. So if you have a PS5 or whatever, and also, like I said, I think it was done independently. So you're supporting, I hope I'm right about this, you're supporting an independent, game developer. Yeah. And
what's it called again?
Mouse PI.
Okay.
Dude, it is, I was just like, yo, this is mad fun for no reason. And then I've also been, me and my lady have been playing the game called It Takes Two. Okay. And this game was developed, I think, for couples to play. Yo, whoever made this game had to have consulted many couples therapists, I think. Oh, yeah. Because what I've learned, even the premise of the game is like it's like a husband and wife getting a divorce, and their daughter's really sad about it. And then their daughter ended up making little figurines of the mom and dad. And then the mom and dad turn into the figurines. And there's this thing called the Book of Love. And he's a character. He's like, until you can figure this out, you're not going to make it back to your body. So the entire game, like it's me and my lady playing, we have to like communicate and like it's also wild that my brain thinks this way. So we're playing the game, right? And it's also like puzzles and like action and fighting a little bit. So like, let's say we're in this room and there's like electricity and it's like, we got to figure this out. And I'm like, all right, you go over there and I'm going to go here. And she's like, okay. And then we'll try what we're thinking. And then sometimes it doesn't work. And then she'll be like, wait, what if we do it this way? So we'll try that. And then when we're doing it, you have to do it in like a certain sequence in order to make it through the level, right? So then it'll be like I'll just be like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna hit this button, and then once the current goes here, you're gonna have to run over there, and I'll meet around you, and then you execute on that. And then so the whole time we're playing, I'm just like, yo, this is really like depending on how your relationship is how good you're gonna do in that game. Because like me and my lady have other couple friends. And they said they'd never finished the game. And in my head, I'm just like, how? It's not that hard.
Look, I'd just be in the room by myself like, hey!
You could play a solo. Oh, okay. There's I don't think it's for, if you're by yourself, but.
Solo mode.
Yeah. So, we go to a tattoo convention. Number one, go to a tattoo convention. If you haven't been to one, go to one. They're always a lot of fun, typically. And get a tattoo. It's always dope. Number two, support local artists. Yeah. Right? Real artist.
Real artist. Fuck AI.
Number 3, play Mouse PI. Play It Takes Two if you're with someone or if you're by yourself, whatever, right?
Play Fortnite.
Play Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yo, play Fortnite. That game is
Bring
fun.
back Fortnite.
Yes, bring it back. I actually am going to probably download Warzone, and I want to get the Spider-Man game. Those are my next 2. I mean, yeah. And you know, yeah.
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 All right. Well, guys, that was episode 18.
We're on episode 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one right here. We on 18.
Are we starting it? Wait, where are we?
18 is
This is episode 16, dude.
18.
No, for real, it's episode 16.
No, it's 18.
No, it's 18.
Maybe it's 30. Maybe it's 2. Maybe
Are we 18 episodes in?
Have we never recorded an episode ever?
This is episode 1. This is the pilot.
Yeah, this is Ant and Taco. We haven't figured out our name yet.
No.
We're going over to Wawa. We're still undecided on the name.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. Matter of fact.
No. We had the name.
We had the name, but then remember we stopped talking about it for a couple weeks, and then we were like, "Yeah, we're gonna do it." And then we were like, yeah, we need to come up like. Remember, because we started listing new names because we found Dial Tone had some other like artists and producers with this name. So we had started to come up with a couple other names. And then I picked you up and you wanted to go to Wawa first, right?
Yep.
So we're coming down Huff. And you were like, all right, well, we're on our way to record. So we need to come up with a name, you know. And that's when I was just like, man, I'm be honest with you. I just like Dial Tone.
Oh yeah, and then we just ran with it.
Yeah, fuck it. And here we are.
Episode 18. Hit us up on all the socials. Follow us everywhere. Hit us up. Do all the good shit.
Yeah.
Check out our sponsor. That's all I got.
Yeah, I don't know how to outro because you always do that part. I ain't never thought about doing all that part. That's like, call us, email us, follow us, TikTok us, Instagram us.
If you made it to this far in the episode, shoot us a DM saying the word cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cockle-doodle-doo.
All right, awesome. Taco, take us away.
All right, guys. Fuck real art.
Why you gotta do that? I'm gonna cut it. Do it again the right way.
Oh my God. Did you see the one I sent you?
I need you to end the episode.
All right. Fuck Taco. Toodles.
The call you have made requires an initial deposit. Please hang up momentarily, listen for dial tone, deposit the amount specified on the instruction card, and dial your call again.
Anybody got a quarter?